purpose of this live video is for me to speak my mind. The purpose of this live video is for me to hopefully get people to think about the current situation that is going on in our world right now. Once more people get on, I will begin to express and explain myself in its full entirety. Because I have thought about everything that I am about to say, and I believe that it is important for me to express myself through the, well, chance that I have to currently. Okay. From what I have currently haven't written down, and this is stuff that I've been working on since it is currently 10:50. I've been working on this since 8 a.m. Hello, my name is Kokokawaii1. I am a 17-year-old white male from the Ozarks of Missouri, and I am here to spread my feelings to everybody. In this current day and age, no one in the world can find a place where we as humans in this day and age call peace. There may be wartime peace in some places, but peace is nearly non-existent. Daily, people die because of their religion, their sexuality, their beliefs, their morals. People die of simply being a male or a female or having a genetic disability. In some places, people die because it is seen as a sport for to see how many human beings one person can kill. The world and its morals have gone downhill, especially in the United States now. The United States was built as a place where we could be free to practice any religion or no religion. A place where we can be free to say what we want. This was all stated in the First Amendment of the U.S. Constitution. The five freedoms outlined in the First Amendment are freedom of religion, freedom of speech, freedom of the press, the right to assembly, and the right to petition the government. But the leaders of this country appear to have forgot that, and appear to have lost sight of the American dream. The fact that we still have to fight for the rights of black men and women in 2020 is asinine. This should have been sorted in the 1870s after the Emancipation Proclamation was released, or at least sorted in the 1960s. But it hasn't. People of color are still being attacked, harassed, harmed, killed just for being a different skin color. And that needs to be stopped. We as a people in the United States can make that change we need happen. I want to be the voice that sparks a revolution, the voice that brings an end to this pain and suffering of people that people of color have been through. And people of other nationalities or religious ideals have been through. If I can be heard, then by God I want to be heard. And I will do what I must to. I will do what I must so we can join hand in hand and live the life we were promised here in the USA. The land of opportunity, the United States is called. Let's bring it back to that and make America great again like Trump has said. But let's make it an America that includes all. Muslims, Mexicans, Chinese, Japanese, African Americans, Democrats, Republicans. Let's make an America that our forefathers intended there to be. Together, we can make a change. Because together, We are strong. But that's just my belief. And I intend on making this a post after it is completely finished. I will try and cut down some of it so that way there's not a lot of me rambling or uh, stopping mid sentence. Because I intend for this to cause change. The intent for this is to actually make a change. Because that's what we need. In this world, we need to make a change for what we believe in. Because if we don't make a change for what we believe in, then what's the point? We can't let this keep going on. Because if we do, how are we better than anyone else? Because with our voices, we can make a change in this world. Because together or not together, there's going to have to be a change. Be it peaceful or not peaceful. And preferably, it would rather be peaceful. Let's honor what our forefathers had intended for us to be. Let's be the Americans that we're supposed to be. Let us support our brothers in arms. Let us support our neighbors, our loved ones, the people we care about, even if we know them or not. The people we the people we pass in the streets. Let us be the people. Let us be that voice to cause change in our generation. Because that is what we need. Because in this day and age, with the current issues that are going on, together we can cause that change. One way or another. And if I can, I want to be a part of that change. Even if it's just me rambling on a live video. Because I am tired of waking up every day and seeing on the news that another person has died or another person has been beat to death just because of their skin color or religion. I am tired of waking up and seeing the fact that there are more people dead or hurt for what they believe in. I am tired of waking up and seeing the fact that there are more people still being attacked in a place that is supposed to be the land of opportunity just for being who they are. And I want to make a change. And if I can make that change, I'm going to make that change. With others or without others, there needs to be a change. Because we can't let this keep going on. My intent for this whole life is to be circulated so that way people will hopefully understand and make a change, because that's what we need. Because in this day and age, people have lost sight of the importance of a human life. And that's probably the worst thing that has happened. It's come to a point that it's the only people who matter in society are the people who are the more important figures. But that shouldn't be how it is. We need to change that. And I believe that together we can change that. So I'm going to do what I can, and I'm going to say what I can, and I am going to change that, no matter what it takes. And I want this video to be shared, and I want people to see my face, and I want them to know that even though I am 17 and I am a senior in high school, I will do whatever the fuck I can to make a change in this world. And if they can't accept that, then they're part of the reason why this world has gone to shit. Now, I will end this video saying, this isn't the last thing. This isn't the last video I'm going to do. I am going to speak more. I am going to make more videos. If I can, I am going to get in contact with other people so that way we can make a change. And if possible, for the people who watch this, I want you to be a part of it.